The word for to catch or to take a train, to catch or to take a train is coger, coger, C-O-G-E-R, coger, coger. So, coger un tren, to take a train or to catch a train. Coger un autobús, to catch a bus. Now, one note of caution, this is what we say in Spain and in a lot of Latin America, but in some countries like Argentina, coger means something completely different, and it's best avoided. And in those circumstances, you would say tomar for take, as we learned earlier. But for Spain, coger, to catch. How would you say, where can I catch the bus for Alicante? Where can I catch the bus for Alicante? ¿Dónde puedo coger el autobús para Alicante? ¿Dónde puedo coger el autobús para Alicante? What about, I need to catch a taxi, or I need to take a taxi? Necesito coger un taxi. Necesito coger un taxi. What about, I always take a bus to the beach. It's cheaper. I always take a bus to the beach. It's cheaper. Siempre cojo un autobús a la playa. Es más barato. Siempre cojo un autobús a la playa. Es más barato. The word for a ticket is un billete. Un billete, a billet. Un billete, un billete. B-I-L-L-E-T-E. Un billete. A ticket. Un billete. And if you want to say a return ticket, you have to say a ticket for going out and a ticket for return. So, un billete de ida y vuelta is a return ticket. Un billete de ida y vuelta. So, de, D-E, ida, I-D-A, y, as in and, so the letter Y, and vuelta, V-U-E-L-T-A, and we've already seen that word. So, un billete de ida y vuelta, a return ticket, or just a return. How would you say, I want a return ticket to Madrid? Quiero un billete de ida y vuelta a Madrid. And what would it be if we wanted to say, I would like, with the word we recently learnt for I'd like, a return ticket to Valencia. Quisiera un billete de ida y vuelta a Valencia. Quisiera un billete de ida y vuelta a Valencia. How would you say, how much does a return ticket cost? And the way you would say this is, how much costs a return ticket? ¿Cuánto cuesta un billete de ida y vuelta? ¿Cuánto cuesta un billete de ida y vuelta? What about how much does a return to Zaragoza or Zaragoza cost? How much does a return ticket to Zaragoza cost? ¿Cuánto cuesta un billete de ida y vuelta a Zaragoza? How do we say he goes out? He goes out, present tense, he goes out. Sale, sale, sale. And the word for to leave is the same as the word for to go out. So we would say the train goes out. The train leaves at such and such a time. So he, she, or it leaves, as in the train leaves, is sale, sale. How would you say it leaves at 9 o'clock? Perhaps we're talking about a train. Sale a las 9. Sale a las 9. What about the train for Madrid leaves now? El tren para Madrid sale ahora. El tren para Madrid sale ahora. How would you say, what time does it leave? Or what time it leaves? What time does it leave? ¿A qué hora sale? ¿A qué hora sale? How about from where does it leave? From where does it leave? And just a quick note about this. In Spanish, you can't have words like from, with, they're called prepositions, at the end of the sentence. So in English, we would say, where does it leave from? Or who are you going with? And in Spanish, you have to put that at the beginning and say, from where does it leave? With whom are you going? So from where does it leave would be ¿de dónde sale? ¿De dónde sale? ¿De dónde sale? We know that llegar is to arrive. Llegar is to arrive. So he, she, and it arrives is llega. Llega. So he arrives, llega. She arrives, llega. And it, whatever that might be, llega. How would we say it arrives at 10? Llega a las 10. Llega a las 10. What about it leaves early and arrives at 8? Sale pronto y llega a las 8. Sale pronto y llega a las 8. How about at what time does it arrive? At what time arrives? At what time does it arrive? ¿A qué hora llega? ¿A qué hora llega? What about when does the train from Madrid arrive? When does the train from Madrid arrive? ¿Cuándo llega el tren de Madrid? ¿Cuándo llega el tren de Madrid? The word for to travel is viajar. Viajar. Viajar, to travel. Viaje. And viaje is a journey. And when you say have a good trip or have a good journey, have a good travel. Buen viaje is what you say. Buen viaje, buen viaje. But to travel, to journey, is viajar. V-I-A-J-A-R. Viajar. How would you say, I never travel by bus? It's very slow. Nunca viajo en autobús. Es muy lento. Nunca viajo en autobús. Es muy lento. What about, I like to travel by train when I can? Me gusta viajar en tren cuando puedo. Me gusta viajar en tren cuando puedo. What about, I prefer to travel by taxi because it's quicker. It's more fast, it's more quick. I prefer to travel by taxi because it's quicker. Prefiero viajar en taxi porque es más rápido. Prefiero viajar en taxi porque es más rápido.